3 days, 3 ways. So we're gonna do Warrior One, 3 different variations today, all involving a yoga belt. So the first thing you'll do is you'll make a loop in your yoga belt. Different yoga belts work differently, so you'll have to kind of figure yours out and how to loop yours, but see that yours has a loop in it that won't slide longer if you pull on it. Then you'll measure. So I'm going to step the sole of my left foot into my belt and step it to the floor. Then I'm holding my belt about to the height of where I can feel the ASIS, that sort of bony tip of the top of the pelvis. I'm going to hold my belt to about there. So you can adjust, make it smaller, make it bigger. If you're very tall, you're going to loop 2 belts together and make like a super loop. Okay? So now, holding my belt, I'm going to step my right leg all the way through my belt. And I'm going to step my left foot into the belt. My hands are holding the belt right up at the top of the right hip so that I can step wide with my legs. As I step wide, I'm bending the right knee deeply, so the right knee is positioned over the right ankle. And then I can actually let go of my belt because it's touching the top of the thigh there. Good. Now, oftentimes when we work hard to turn the trunk to face forward in the direction of Warrior One, Virabhadrasana One, oftentimes the effort that we put into turning the trunk forward makes this back leg go a little bit slack. We, of course, don't want that. So the belt is there to help remind me to push the back foot into the strap there so that the belt is nice and taut around the hip crease there. So I'm working hard in the back leg even as I turn the trunk forward. Press hands together. I know some traditions have the hands apart, but for me, I press the hands together. We can talk about why another day. So hands together, straighten the elbows. Good. Bend the right knee over the right ankle. And then the more deeply you go into the Warrior One, the more strongly you press into the back foot to counterbalance. Okay. Hold onto your belt there as you step out of it. And then let's do the other side. So I'm going to step the left foot all the way through the loop. Then I'm going to step the right foot into the loop and stamp the right foot down into the floor. Then I widen the legs into my Warrior Two stance, and I'm holding the belt until I start to bend the left knee, until the top of the leg there just holds the belt in place for me. Good. And then reach the arms up. Whether you press the hands together or apart, whichever one you like to do for today. And then again, even as I'm swinging the right part of the chest around to face the front, I'm pressing the back heel down and back really strongly so I can really feel the support coming from that back leg in my Warrior One. Okay, hold onto that belt as you step out of it. So that's one way to explore Warrior One. I'm curious to see if you have any additions or any thoughts, or if you want to sort of add your own variations. So please tag me, Yoga Stickler, and hashtag Warrior Yoga Challenge. And I'd love to see all of your Warrior One practices. Second variation. Here we go. 3 days, 3 ways. Here's the second variation I'd like to share with you. So again, we're going to use the belt here. And we're going to take the belt around kind of underneath the armpits there. Stepping the right foot forward, left foot back. And then just holding the 2 tail ends of the belt in the arms. So in this case, my right leg is forward, and so my left chest is having a harder time coming around to face the direction I'm facing. So I'm going to pull with my left hand to pull the center of the chest more around. Good. And so feeling that sort of extra bit of effort that the left side has to do in order to come around for my warrior pose. So obviously the arms are occupied now, so we're not going to do anything else with the arms other than steer the center of the chest and the shoulders forward. Good. Let's do the other side. So switch sides. Bend into the left knee. Good. Reach the arms out, and again, feel how the right side of the chest now is having a harder time coming around. So the right hand can pull on the belt in order to really shore up the chest and the shoulders to face the direction you want to face. Good. Okay. So that's the second variation that I like to practice. I'd love to see your variations, additions, subtractions, modifications. So please, when you post your practice, hashtag Yoga Stickler and hashtag Warrior Yoga Challenge. And I look forward to seeing you all online. Okay. 3 days, 3 ways. We're going to continue our Warrior One exploration. We're going to, this time we're going to loop the belt. And once you've made your loop, then you're going to kind of put the loop over the top of your head, kind of like you're putting your hoodie on in the morning or something. So you put the loop over the top of the head and over the arms. The back of the belt is right around my shoulder blades, right up into the armpits, really. And then you're going to tighten your belt. Tighten the belt so that the belt buckle is right at the center of the chest there. And it's tight enough that it stays in place without me having to do much to it, but not so tight that it shouldn't be like constricting. Okay? So then I'm going to step my legs into my Warrior One. I'm going to grab the tail end of the belt with both hands here. And again, I like hands together, so this is conducive for a hands together variation. I know some of you probably do something else here. Hands together. As I stretch my arms, it sort of pulls that belt buckle up towards the crease between the wall and the ceiling. So that's encouraging my chest to lift and spread. And it's also giving me this sense from the back body of the shoulder blades kind of pushing up and supporting from the back. So I can reach my arms up, pressing my palms together, straightening my elbows, and get that lovely sort of upper back thoracic archway happening. Let's change sides, do the other side. So again, feet into your Warrior One stance, Virabhadrasana 1, both hands onto the belt, and then start to straighten the arms, start to reach the arms. And again, my arms are helping to pull the heart sort of forward and up towards that space. And at the same time, I'm getting a little extra lift, a little extra support from the upper back. Okay, that was day 3. One pose, 3 days, 3 ways. I'd like to see your variations, your modifications. Maybe you made an improvement or a adjustment on my variation. I'd love to see those. So please hashtag Yoga Stickler, that's me, and hashtag Warrior Yoga Challenge. See you all online. Peace.